Hey y'all, I'm Marissa. Welcome to my channel, More Mindful. Today's video is my 13-month lock update. If you see, this is like the first time I feel like I'm ever really getting my hair in frame where you can really see the layers. And that's what I think is so beautiful about my hair and about semi-freeforming. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of hair at the top. And you know, it took me a while to get comfortable with that. But I think as my hair started shaping and forming, I just grew to like it, and I like it now. And at the end of the day, I mean, you know, that's just stuff from when I was a child. Like me having the hairline that I have and not having much forehead and stuff like that. That's just child thoughts that have carried on and that I'm just learning to, you know, accept and find beautiful in its own way. And so, of course, you know, when I started seeing that and I wasn't doing anything like edge control or, you know, slicking my edges down or anything like that, it was, you know, it was definitely, yeah, it was like, okay, this is something to get used to, especially when your locks go through the like real shrinkage, as they were doing. When they were shrinking, I was like, oh my God, this bush. But I like it and I love it, honestly. As it gets more big and more wild, I love it. I feel like it's working together simultaneously. The hair that's not locking and then the hair that is locking, it's all a part of the process, and I'm just excited to keep going. So I don't separate anymore, but I do separate for comfort. And what I mean by that is that there is just going to be those hairs. It's just going to be them hairs. You know how somebody is like, you ever cornrow somebody's hair or have somebody cornrow your hair, and you can feel that a piece, like one little strand was grabbed from, you know, the bush that's waiting to be cornrowed. That's how my locks have felt every day in the past like month or two, where it's just like these little strands that are getting caught up from this lock way over here somehow, and it gets caught up in this lock, and it just doesn't feel good. So I'll go through, like I said, and I'll just get the stretch in it, just more so a stretch, like a little tug or whatever the case may be. Again, I don't really do that too much with my back locks because of how they're already kind of doing their own thing. I mean, as you can see, there are some hairs. I'm sorry to have to pop those like that. There are some hairs that get caught up in the back, and I do pop them. But for the most part, the back kind of just takes care of itself. Just giving you a little look. See? Yeah, see, so I just do like a little tug, but I don't go through and be like yank yank yank. Like, no, I don't go through and separate the ones that are inseparable. That's just what it is. I allow them to merge and do their thing. So that's just something I was thinking about. I feel like it took me a little bit of time. I mean, you know, sometimes I think we look at any journey as long as shit while we in it, but it's just a part of the process. And when you kind of look back and in hindsight, you're like, that wasn't that long. It was like a month or two. You know what I mean? But when you're going through it, it always feels like you're constantly going uphill and watching something slowly progress or transition. With semi-freeforming, I feel like freeforming, when you are a lot more hands-off, you really do get to see a lot of things change. And you see, to me, you see a lot of changes every week, like, or you see change every week. But in the past, like, month, 2 months, 3 months, I've really noticed my hair doing some amazing things. And it's been amazing to watch it because I'm really still at the toddler stage. Like, I'm not infant, but I'm definitely like toddler. I'm one. Okay. So let me just go through and show you guys. And I wanted to give my locks some time to dry before I head outside. It's getting warm, but it ain't warm yet. Don't be fooled by the weather. Okay. And I also love the fullness, man. Like, I feel like you just can't beat the fullness. Like, when you don't retwist and don't do those things, like, I feel like the fullness is not even just that. And then I'm sorry, because I did hop on Instagram and I saw this girl whose shit was like laid the fuck down, but her locks was like thick as hell, like thick like mine. But again, my shit is just in the toddler stage and it's already thick, so I'm like, ooh, what is it gonna be like? And people always say, girl, by the time your hair really locks up, it's gonna be too heavy for your head. And I'm like, yes. Okay, like, yeah, you're right. It might be annoying as fuck too, but we'll see. Just going with the journey right now. My roots, as you can see, again, it's all kind of going downward. This is my hairline I was talking about. You know, just finding the beauty. You know, when I was still slicking them things back, I had such a cute little, you know, but anyway, that's dead and gone. It's dead and gone. Let's turn around to the back. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I use this channel to share with you guys my lock journey and my lock experience. If you have any questions for me, leave it down in the comment section below. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Peace and love.